and the fact that your movie shouldn't exist. It was delightful.
I'm so conflicted on this movie.
Yeah, really am.
Absolutely conflicted. You shot me a text, and I totally missed it. Did you stay for after credits?
I didn't.
Okay, so...
I'm still stupid busy. I just had a few hours to carve.
So you saw the...
I saw the mid-roll before it went to the black credit scroll.
So the after credits, it's just the Pixar logo, but instead of the lamp coming out, it's what's his name? Keanu Reeves' character, Duke Kaboom. Duke Kaboom comes out, jumps on the eye, goes ooh, does his thing and lands, and does his eye pose. And the Combat Carl that kept getting shafted on high fives comes out and is like, "Good job!" And Duke Kaboom goes, "Oh yeah!" And they high five. I was like, "Okay, good.
That's precious."
That guy finally got his high five. And I was like, "Okay, that was sweet." And then it ends.
Nice.
So I felt like that was a very sweet
that's
after
good.
credit. I enjoyed Duke Kaboom.
Yeah, he was fun. It was weird, but fun.
What was it, Rajan?
Yeah.
Rajan. There was a lot of that's the thing with this movie. If they would have chopped it up into little pieces and intersected them in the first three, they would have been great little things in each one of them.
Also, though, I kind of feel like they did. Duke Kaboom's whole commercials are not reality plot was played out in the first movie with Buzz. Yeah. Gabby's whole I need to own everyone was Lotso Huggin' Bear in the third.
But also the same rejection story as Jesse in the second one. Yeah.
Not that they felt stale when presented in this, but it wasn't as groundbreaking as I feel like they were presenting it as.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking is the wrong word, but you know what I mean.
Really, the only new idea was Forky.
Yeah. Which was interesting. I liked it.
Yeah, the creation of a toy. Yeah.
Gives life. It's almost like they were just poking at the Pixar theorists to be like, hey. Hey, guys.
What if this was just a petty, like...
Well, they didn't ruin the Pixar theory at all. What's going to ruin the Pixar theory is Onward. Have you seen the trailer for Onward yet?
I have.
The theorists are scrambling to figure this one out. The most recent one I heard was it's inside Andy's imagination. It's a retelling of Toy Story from the how do I cope psychologically side.
You know... Or this is the inside of Sid's brain because he's now in a mental hospital having been held hostage by toys.
I also heard one. This is all the same channel. You guys, if you aren't subscribed to Super Carlin Brothers by now, with the amount of shout out I give them, just go. You can stop listening to us. Just watch their videos. It'll be quicker. But they had another one, which was, it's a different planet from another axiom from WALL-E that had already had fantasy creatures on it, and that explains the magic plus human tech combo.
See...
So it's not Earth, which explains the two moons.
You know what I got from that trailer?
That the Pixar theory doesn't work?
What I got from that trailer is that a bunch of Disney animators and storytellers saw Netflix's Bright and thought, we can do better.
We can do better than that. I always see, whenever I see a Pixar trailer for an original movie, I'm always like, eek. Mm-hmm. So I don't have a lot to say. I really like the trash unicorns.
Yeah. Well,
and then we have another one coming out this next year too, that they've released an image for. I believe it's called Soul.
Wait, we've got two new
Pixar original stories next year.
Huh. All right.
So that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Pixar is a strange bird when it comes to advertising. Because their commercials are never good.
No, they really aren't. Yeah.
Soul. Huh. Their commercials are never good and never portray what the movie actually is about.
Which is good,
which is
from
good.
a certain perspective, but
like, there's a difference between being able to present the themes and then spoiling it.
Right, totally.
And I don't think I've ever seen a Pixar commercial and been like, I want to see that movie.
No, never.
Like,
it's gotten to the point where when they announce something, I'm like, I want to see that. And then I don't watch the trailer.
Well, that's the thing, is like, I'll watch a trailer and it's like, okay, this looks alright.
Right.
The animation looks cool. Pixar.
Yeah,
I want to go watch
exactly.
that. I want to go, I'll see the Pixar and be like, okay, I want to go see that. And so, it sounds like my food's ready.
Hooray!
Hey. But I've never looked at a trailer and been like, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Like, Frozen has great trailers.
Frozen's the total opposite. Yeah. Not that Frozen was a bad movie by any stretch.
But their advertising was top
notch. Mm-hmm. That's the Disney Animation Studio difference.
The advertising for
Wreck-It Ralph, all of those are really great.
They're just great. And Pixar just, I don't know if they do it all in-house and it's just like
they might also
the curse of knowledge on the trailers.
Right, maybe.
Their trailers are just not.
Well, their ideas are always so left field, which is ultimately what makes their movies great.
Yeah.
But is really hard to sell someone on a concept with because they do tiny teaser trailers and then ramp up to like a 30-second trailer. They do such small increments and they do very carefully not give any plot away.
Yeah.
It's hard to sell a new concept like that. And when you're doing new concepts for most of your movies, except for the sequels, which always, I feel like, are easier to watch trailers, then it's just, how are you going to do it?
But even the trailer for Toy Story 4, I felt was lackluster and boring.
Yeah.
And it made me not want to watch it. But then I watched it and realized that I didn't want to watch it for a solely different reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. Pixar is a strange thing.
Sure.
And I will still see everything that they put out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Even if it doesn't deserve to be there.
For sure.
I'll still watch it.
They're going to have to burn me a lot more than they've burnt me for me to stop coming back for their movies.
To be fair, there is still one Pixar movie I still haven't seen.
Is it The Good Dinosaur?
Nope, I've seen The Good Dinosaur. And I'm part of the
Cars
minority that enjoys
I do too, yeah. I own it.
Cars 2. I have not seen Cars 2.
Cars 2 is like the one I would say you don't need to. Cars 3, great. Loved it.
I've seen Cars 3.
Cars 2, though,
I missed Cars 2, and
I
just never got around to it, and I just have found no need to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's that.
Yep.
Do we want to hype the next movie that we may or may not watch?
We will. We will. I looked at my calendar. It's happening. I just have to find out what it is. It's Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh my god, is
already
that coming out
on
already?
the 5th.
Jeez Louise.
So we'll be releasing that episode on the 10th.
Holy crap, I didn't realize that movie was already coming out.
I know. It's crazy.
That's insane. And so this is the official end, Phase 4?
Yeah, this is the official end of Phase 4.
Phase 4.
I think.
3?
I think it's 4?
I don't know. I don't remember. I've lost track of the phases.
Me too. You just see the movies.
This is a final film of the Infinity Saga.
Yes.
Which is weird because
it's the epilogue.
Yeah, it's the epilogue. I'll give you that. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for it because there's the chance for the inclusion of the multiverse, which they kind of hinted at in the trailer. Speaking of good trailers, Marvel has always been great at trailers. And it's all Disney. You would think they would use the same trailer company, but whatever. But I'm really curious to see Mysterio. This will be the first live-action Mysterio pretty sure it's the first live-action Mysterio.
It's the first one I know of.
Yeah. And I'm just curious to see how they play it all out because it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
It's gonna be an episode.
It's gonna be great.
I'm still a little traumatized from
Endgame.
all of the other things that we've just seen.
Yeah. So is there any other final thoughts you wanted to say on Toy Story 4?
No, not really. It was fun to watch. It was really fun to watch. I think that you will really, really enjoy it, especially if you aren't heavily emotionally invested in the Toy Story series.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly,
because it was in every way as good as the other three.
Definitely.
But if you were invested in the ending of the third movie, it is a little bit of a letdown in the direction of storytelling.
Mm-hmm. When was the last Toy Story?
Years ago.
Was it
2010.
2010?
Almost a decade ago.
Wow. And I think that's why the original 3 is so ingrained with me. And
it was released between 4 and 20.
Well, we aged with Andy.
Yeah.
Like, we were in the same age group as Andy in every single movie.
Right.
And I think this one was the first one where it's like, I have no tie-in with any of the characters other than the main ones. But the main ones were having a existential breakdown of their purpose in life. And it was like, oh God, this is really deep. And so I didn't have that buy-in. So yeah, that's my final thought. Existentialism.
Yay!
Yay! But yeah, go see this if you're not too heartily tied to it.
Go see it either way.
Yeah.
If you love Toy Story, you've already seen it.
You've already seen it, yeah. Honestly, though, from a simple CG movie-making standpoint, go see this because it's a technological marvel.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
It has Keanu Reeves as a
got
Canadian
Keanu Reeves.
stuntman toy.
Rojo, I will not let you down, Rojo.
And it has Mel Brooks as Melephant Brooks.
Yes. It's got so many sweet and amazing things in it. It just doesn't deserve to exist.
I don't even know if it's deserved. It just shouldn't exist.
No, that's the thing. I'm still, so torn. It's like, I love this movie, but I also don't think it should be here.
Yep. No, I agree full-heartedly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, this has been another episode of Casual Cinephilia. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Music by Kevin MacLeod, Quirky Dog, and Vicious. Licensed under the Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0. You can find his music at incompetech.com. Just gonna hear an elephant in the background.